Hello and welcome. My name is Brenda if you're new here, and I am not home right now. I'm dog sitting, so I don't have my usual setup, so I'm having to hold my camera. So I'm sorry if it's a little shaky or not looking the best. I'm trying. But I wanted to put something out to update you with my progress, and I won't be able to edit or anything, so it's just gonna be kind of a simple video today. I feel like I wanted to show you a couple things, but I must have only brought the one thing that I was gonna show you that I had bought this past week. I got this, let me try to show you. It's called a snag nabit because I've been doing a loop start on my HAED, and so it's 1/1, so the loop start is done a little differently, and I'm starting in the front, so there's usually a little bit of a thread showing on the front, and I was just having an issue trying to pull that back to the back. And then there was other places where there would be just like a little fuzzy part or something sticking up, and I heard about this. I don't know if I can focus here. I only have my one hand, so I can't really show you, but it's called a snag nabit. You can kind of see how there's a different texture, but it's a needle, and on one end it is kind of rough and is supposed to help grab, and it does grab onto the thread fairly well to pull it to the back of the fabric. And I didn't watch any videos or anything about it, but I tried it. I'm using 25 count fabric, and when I tried it, I felt like it was gonna damage the thread or the fabric, so I didn't really use it beyond that first try, because I feel like it's a little too thick of a needle. I don't know if there's other ones that are thinner. I'll have to look, but I didn't see that when I was looking. So I've only kind of used it and used the little textured end and kind of tried to push a little bit. But besides that, I've been using this, which is just my needle threader, if you can kind of see it. And I've been using a 28 needle on the first part, but I switched over to the next one up that's a little bit thicker. So the space that I could push this through is better than it was before. And I've just pushed this through the back and then put the thread through that opening and then pulled this back, and it pulled the thread to the back. And that's been working fairly well for me, so I'm just going to keep doing that. It's got a little bent up over the use of this project, but we'll see how it holds up. If it doesn't, then I don't know what I'm going to do. So I went to my parents' house yesterday, and my mom has a new sewing machine, so I brought my fabric for my grime guard, and I finally got to make it. And I'm so happy to have it because it's a lot easier to hold all this extra fabric back here and to keep it secure and not falling all over the place, and also to keep it, as clean as I can and not touching all the time. So that's worked really well. It's easy to hold on to, and it's cute. It has different animals with an Asian theme. I'm happy with it. It is a little thick around in some spots, like it covers over a little more, but that is what's made me be able to put all that fabric in there. So when I am stitching, I just make sure, I'm not putting anything through the fabric But as I get further along in my design, it won't be a problem. And speaking of stitching, I'll try to get it to focus. I'm a little difficult with my one hand holding the camera. Let me see here. There we go. I think I got it to focus. I'm up to about 2,000 stitches now, I think. It was nice to get this little area of just one color because everything else was, you know, going kind of slow. But I'm really liking seeing all of these little flowers come together. Let me put that down so I can hold the camera. Yeah, I've been really enjoying, even though it has been slow going for some of it. It's just really fun seeing it come together and then looking at it from further back and seeing all the different flowers and the pattern coming through. I know I have a long way to go, but it's just exciting. So that's really all I have, I think, is I just wanted to show what I've gotten up to at this point. I think my plan, I keep wanting to start new patterns that I have gotten, that I've shown you, and I don't know what my plan is. I won't, because I'm, you know, enjoying this, but then I also want to start these other things. I don't know how many whips people usually have going on at the same time, but I'm not a very fast stitcher, so I don't know how much I would get done if I had too many whips. But I know I want to do my Lord of the Rings one too, and I don't know. I'll probably have my 2 bigger projects going for, you know, probably years, and start on other smaller projects that I could get done and have finishes and stuff. We'll see though. I know some people like spin a wheel and, you know, pick what they're gonna stitch for that day or week or, you know, whatever, month maybe. So I'll just kind of go and see what I feel like doing. I think that's all I really have for today. I hope you are all doing well and are getting some better weather. It's been beautiful here in Florida. It got a little cool again, but nothing, nobody else would probably think so, but for Florida, it got a little cool for a few days again, and now it's pretty. So I'm gonna probably go outside and enjoy some of that spring weather and then do some stitching. So I hope you guys are all enjoying whatever crafting you're doing, and I will see you next week. It might be a little bit later than I normally post, just because I'd rather wait until I'm home so that I can edit and put the video together. So I am going to say bye for now.